I would definitely say Florida State Law School is a great place to go to law school. I've really enjoyed my time here. Also, I think Tallahassee is a great city. Not only are there tons of opportunities being in the state capital, but also the city of Tallahassee has a lot to offer as well.
Clearly, one of the major reasons so many of our students like coming to law school here is because Tallahassee has a wealth of experience for them. So they can work, in any one of the numerous law firms. They can work in the governor's office, with the legislative branch, and any one of the courts in town. They can work with lobbying firms.
And these during law school jobs are all important these days in particular because it situates students for professional opportunities when they do get out of law school.
One of the great advantages that Florida State has over a lot of other schools, and especially other schools in Florida, is being located in the state capital.
We are exactly one short block from the legislature, and we're across the street from the Florida Supreme Court.
The unique relationship of the capital to the law school provides to a whole bunch of students an opportunity to see how our government works at the same time that they're engaged in learning about the law. And I certainly took advantage of it while I was in law school, and both my children did also.
Florida State's alumni network has been, tremendous in my own experience. There's so many attorneys just locally in Tallahassee and around the state that have graduated from the College of Law, and they're so eager to give back to our students, whether it's just mentoring, whether it's internship opportunities and future job opportunities. It's been really tremendous, just from what I've seen in my time here.
One would be hard-pressed to find a student body that's happier or more kind of constructively engaged in their education. For many law students, law school's a real chore. I've never gotten that sense from our students here. And for me personally, that makes working here a lot more fun because my students come to class prepared, energized, and with a really positive attitude about getting a legal education.
Everybody is very friendly, to the point where you almost think you're in an alternate universe because from the administration to the student body to the faculty, everybody is just invested in your success here.
There's so much that you really do have to come here to experience, like the collaborative atmosphere and how wonderful our professors are in and out of the classroom.
There's a high level of collaboration between students and faculty. Much of the learning goes on outside the classroom, and I love it when I walk down the hall and I see a faculty office door open with a faculty member sitting in there with a group of students talking about something that the students are working on, something the faculty member is working on. I think that's just so important, and so much of it goes on here.
Florida State Law School was a great experience for me. The great thing about Florida State University, the College of Law, is there are so many wonderful professors there.
Well, I think our faculty members are very conscious of the need to approach legal education so they can prepare the students to enter into the world of practice at the highest possible level.
The incredible thing about the faculty is that they bring so much real knowledge to the table. It's not just what you can learn in a classroom. They've actually lived it, so when they're teaching it to you, you see it from a completely different perspective.
And we're able to share that research and that work we do outside of the classroom with our students so that they can be more effective, more creative problem solvers in the practice world. So we're giving them tools beyond just reading and understanding cases.
Well, at Florida State, students have the opportunity to work with faculty who are really very heavily involved in the real world in developments of international law. Just to give an illustration, Professor Tahira Lee is working very closely with an institution, a university in Shanghai, and we've developed a trade simulation program with that university.
I knew coming in that I wanted to do environmental law, and the strength of the environmental program was a big part of why I chose Florida State University.
It's a top 10 environmental program, including both energy and core environmental scholars and attorneys.
People think of Florida State as a public law place a lot of times because we have such a wonderful environmental law and administrative law faculty. But the truth is that we really have a very strong business program.
And so even if the subject matter to someone who doesn't have a business background can seem a little daunting, the professors really just make it so accessible. And from someone such as myself who doesn't have a business background, those types of classes were actually some of my favorites in law school.
The Advocacy Center is unlike any other law school building I've seen.
I really wish that I wasn't graduating this year, the first year that we have this amazing building. There are 5 courtrooms that I know the mock trial and moot court teams are thrilled to use, as well as a lot of attorneys in the area. They're excited to be able to use them for their own mock trials, and these are things that are going to bring potential employers to the school.
And the fact that we have a variety of courtrooms, they're different sizes. Like the course I have just the right size courtroom. It's not too big. It accommodates all the students, but it's intimate.
One of the other unique features of our program here is that we've got a wonderful research center. It's not a library, it's a research center, and they really are actively engaged in helping faculty do research and also students to do research and to develop research skills.
Again, it's part of our effort to make our graduates as useful as possible to the real world.
When you look at all the components that contribute to a strong law school, FSU has them all.
It isn't just that we've got a great academic program. It isn't just that we've got a great environmental program. It isn't just that you're in the state's capital or just that we've got faculty who are always available to assist you when you need them. It's the fact that when you combine all of those factors and you add in a great student body and great organizations and phenomenal weather, you've got a school that I can't see any reason why you would choose to go anywhere else.